Hi guys, welcome back again to Life Matters with your host Langwan Leslie. And this is a series. It's been days or weeks that we've been doing this series where we just get those questions. Those questions that pop up in our heads, pop up in your head. That sometimes you feel like, am I the only one going through this, or every other person is? So guys, if this is your first time for stopping back, welcome to our channel. We are so grateful that you could stop on this video and watch it, actually knowing how many videos are out there that you could also be watching now. We feel so blessed, we feel so privileged, we are so grateful. So guys, the question I want us to talk about today, or the puzzle question I want us to deliberate about today, is the fact that, are you in a season, or are you going through a time of your life where you are struggling with something somebody told you? Maybe it's recently a negative. It's mostly going to be a negative thing. Like recently they said something about you that has kept you awake at night. Yes, people do. We get angry and we just talk, and sometimes those words we use stick with people for years. Those words we use is difficult to remove from the mind of people. It impacts their everyday life. They might get so many people tell them, oh, this is not you, this is actually you are actually a nice person. Forget about what they tell you, but it's difficult to forget. Okay, and that is what I want us to talk about today. So let me use my case. So I had more than 15 years ago, it's like 10 15 years ago, between that range, I had an aunt, and she said something to me that had kept me thinking. She died so many years ago. We have so rest in peace. And then I'm sitting and I'm like, why is it that it's difficult for me to let go of this thing she told me? Over the years, so many people have told me contrary. So many people have told me, like, wait a minute, you are beautiful. But because she had told me I was ugly, she had also mentioned that we were poor. It stuck with me over the years. So actually, when she said we were poor, it didn't bother me, because I'm like, okay, it's about my parents now, because I was only a student, I was only a child growing up, and I feel like my parents were responsible. So if my parents are not responsible, the poverty is to them, not to me more. I knew things were difficult for us, so I'm like, okay, that is true. But I struggled with the fact that she said I was ugly. Okay. And over the years, I kept deliberating about, come on, even when she died, it still popped up in my head from time to time. When somebody says you are beautiful, or somebody compliments me, immediately I think about it. That is to tell you how much some words we tell people stick with them. It's difficult to take out. So guys, today this video is not going to be a long video. I'm just here to let you know, if you are that person that had ever said something to somebody that you feel like you said it maybe out of spite, out of anger, just because you were bitter at that moment, and then later on you have healed from that feelings you had that provoked you to talk to them in that manner, please, can you reach out to them and apologize? Please, can you reach out to them and even let them know you didn't mean it? It's just anger, it's just because you were flared up and all of that. Because I'm telling you, this is me talking. I'm somebody that try to reason things out, try to weigh things and all of that, and talk things out by myself. Sometimes I even talk to myself. I'm like, no, Leslie, you are not ugly. Leslie, you are not poor, and so on. But still, I still struggle with this over years. Come to think about somebody who is so emotional, somebody who is difficult to forget. Who will never forget, except they get that closure, except they know why you had to talk to them the way you did. They need your apology. They need you to talk to them. They need you to cancel what you ever said. Believe me. So many people are not agree with me on this, but I'm telling you, out of experience, that this is so difficult. Look at it this way. If you are a person who has received such talks from somebody before, if somebody had ever told you something that over the years it has stuck with you, you have kept thinking and rethinking over, it has affected other areas of your life. What you can do for your own benefit I propose is for you to reach out to them and let them know that what they said to you has done this damage to you. It has targeted your mental health, it targeted so many other things. Ask them questions. Why did you have to tell me this? Did you actually mean this? Like, those are questions that will help you. We are humans. Sometimes we feel like we are this super being. We don't like something. It's nothing, but truly it's something. Fish it out, talk to that person, tell the person you felt bad about what they said about it. And if these are good people, believe me, they will tell you, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know this could cause this much pain to you. I actually had even forgotten, because truly some of the people say it and they forget it, but it is you who is going through that pain, it is you who is going through that difficulty, that is supposed to reach out to them and tell them and let them know, believe me, what you said to me wasn't okay, I'm not good, I'm not happy you said this. And if you tell them, like I always say, if you tell them and you're open to them and you tell them how you felt about it and you tell them how it is affecting you, and they are not kind enough to apologize, or they are not kind enough to counteract what they said, then move on with your life, knowing that it is more about them than you. Because no matter how angry we get, please guys, we have to get to a place where we still chew our words before we give people, because we try to do unto people what we will have them do to us. Because believe me, if you are put in that situation or you wear that shoe, you will not like to be hand tackled. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If this video is something you want to encourage somebody else with, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, 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 we need your subscription, we need your likes, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of these hot topics. Yes, I love you guys so much. See you in our next video. Bye for now.